Hello and welcome back to Dork Sports Week 14 Best Bets. My name's Pike, aka Pike Von Doom, and with me as always is Miguel Silva and Michael Trainor. And we got a returning guest this week, coming back for round 2, the great and powerful TokinTony. What is up, boys? How's the energy in here?
Hey. Oof.
Man, the NFL has been fucking
I'm so
crazy.
excited. I'm feeling very excited about Week 14.
I am not very excited for Week 14.
I mean, dude, I'm out of all of my no more Survivor leagues. I'm getting my ass kicked in every fantasy league. I had one team that I thought was unbeatable, and Jonathan Taylor has become pedestrian again, and Josh Jacobs got hurt, and Justin Jefferson just doesn't do anything anymore. And apparently, Igbuka doesn't get the ball now that Godwin's back.
Evans comes back this week.
So
supposedly,
I'm not actually really that excited about Week 14. But hey, the Niners are still winning games somehow. So there's something for me.
They're in the hunt, at least. At least you got something to watch for.
Christian McCaffrey has sacrificed all of his teammates and all of my fantasy and betting on the year just to maintain his Achilles for one more game. And damn it, I'll give anything else he wants.
How many children do you think the 49ers have in the back, like stealing their stem cells to keep Christian McCaffrey healthy this season?
Not enough. Get more. Get us more children.
Dude.
Yeah, that's what all those Somalis are doing everywhere now. They're trying to sell.
Once again, one fucking pick short on the FGR leg. And this time I put a $100 free bet on it, and it was $100 to win $1,100, and it came up 22 yards short on ETN alone. Everything else hit 22 more yards from ETN, $1,100.
ETN shitting the bed against the Titans defense.
And they were ahead the whole game. They just did not run the ball. They kept throwing the ball.
Yeah, they just didn't run out.
Fourth. It was nuts. Didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's like they were punishing them or something.
So
it was wild. I'm like, give the ball to fucking ETN. I had a bunch of lines too. ETN kept me from winning all of them.
What's that fucking?
It seemed like that was the easy one. Like that was a layup, and he just shit the bed so hard.
That was.
What's that coach's
fucking
name? Liam. It's a very Liam thing to do.
Liam.
Is that his name? Liam Cohen or something like that? Am I making that up? Duval.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the coach. Yeah. Cool.
Absolute disgrace. Anyway,
I know it seemed like some guys were trying to get their incentives for the year
bonuses,
in that one game. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's right.
It feels like it.
We need to start incentive hunting here coming down the.
That's
stretch.
actually a really good idea. Yeah, for sure.
We crushed it last year on incentives.
Yeah, because coaches are willing to give the guys the touches, for the incentive. So it seems like a smart bet.
Mike Evans is who we cashed in on big time last year with those incentives. He was nuts late.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to get those 1,000 yards. I mean, let's start putting up 300.
No way.
300-yard games. I'm hammering the over.
Can I bet the under on the 1,000?
Honestly, I guarantee you, he and Baker Mayfield have sat down and been like, "We could do it still."
Yeah, how can we do this?
I guarantee you.
All right, but it wasn't a great week, as these numbers will show. I think every one of us went 1-2, but first off, I went 1-2 with the touchdown. Shough tootin', baby. Shough rootin', tootin', scootin', bootin'.
Boy, you're Shough tootin'.
You gotta be Shough tootin' me.
That's one of the guys that you root for strictly on name value, and I don't give a shit how good he is or anything like that. Just do it.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean,
I assume black.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah, that would be crazy if he was a white running back, though. That would be wild.
He has the name of like an ancient Egyptian pharaoh.
If he was Egyptian, that would be even crazier. Yeah.
But yeah, 1-2. The only bet that I won, the only of the regular bets that I won was Devin Neal, who the number I got ahead of by, I think, 12 yards. It was a 12-yard difference from what we got it at Thursday/Wednesday compared to what it was at kickoff. And I don't know if it went over the kickoff line, but it did go over the one that
it did not, because I had both. And one
Really?
came through, and the kickoff one did not. I mean, he was short like 2 yards from the kickoff one.
Damn. So Vegas, they know what they're doing. They got some.
They were on top of it this week. That shit was all the stuff was super close.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens.
Yeah, right. It's almost impossible.
Statistically, I mean, these guys are geniuses.
And as far as 1 and 2s go, Trainor also 1 and 2.
Yeah, yikes! Last week was bad, awful, hated it.
I'm gonna
AJ Brown hit though, so
Yeah.
there you go. That's the one.
He did actually. I put together a nice little parlay that included him. I think it was Jalen Hurts throwing a touchdown. So that was 2 legs knocked out at once. That's the only money I made last week.
I had Hurts throwing an interception, so that worked.
For hitting just the lines that I needed them to, and then literally nothing else.
I smashed college football this weekend and then lost all of that right back in the NFL.
I've been doing good on NBA, and the NFL has just been crushing me.
I've been doing decent NFL season long, but this last week, every bet I went, I mean, it all would have been fine if ETN got 22 more yards.
Fucking ETN. ETN.
Yeah,
I blame the coaches for that one. They didn't even try to give him the ball.
You can get my college picks in the Discord.
In basketball, I actually have been making very little money. I've been putting like $1 bets, but on the unders for like role players rebounds.
Yeah.
Because that's like what guys get in trouble. That's what guys get in trouble for betting on, because no one ever bets on them. But if you actually do it, if you hit the under on 6 rebounds for, I don't know, not Lou Dort, he probably would get him. But
Gershon Yabusele.
Yeah, dude, you just pick a random guy on a team, and it's like they might not even get the minutes to get those rebounds. It's awesome.
I won $1,500 on a $20 bet on all NBA unders like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, that was sweet. I saw that post. That was also in the Discord.
Check it out, guys.
For sure.
Patreon, $1.
$1 Patreon.
Patreon.com/Discord. Dork.
And you can get some input on these Sunday the FGR lays. Those are open to all Discorders.
We could use your help.
Just disagree with whatever.
We're so close. We're so close.
I'm gonna be spending all the off season trying to teach AI to do predictions and shit. Yeah. That's gonna be my whole year.
Right. Oh, and then we got another 1 and 2. Our top dog, Miguel Silva. 20 and 19. Your head's still above water.
Still over 500 for at least one more week.
Yeah. Well.
And probably also at most.
Oh man, how
I don't know, man. I felt really good about those picks. I felt really good about the Christian McCaffrey one. I am shocked that they were just not throwing the ball to him nearly as much as I expected them to. I mean, we didn't even get 5 receptions from him, which, you know, he was getting kind of shut down in the run game. Not enough. Obviously, they won by a decent margin, but man, that is a stout D-line that the Browns have. It's too bad that, you know, their offense is so anemic.
Well, they were starting Shador Sanders, so I mean,
they got a taste of that Shurduckin, and they don't like it.
I seen that they activated what's his name?
Judkins looks good though.
Yeah,
Judkins is a menace. He's going to be a good player in the league for like 3 seasons and then probably be hurt and have to retire.
You knew he was going to be good when they worked through his arrest record and stuff. I'm like, oh, he's going to be fire.
That's why I drafted him in fantasy. I took him with like the last pick of my fantasy draft. I was like,
yes, yeah.
They're still going to keep him on the contract? Let's go. This guy's got to be fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Last running back I saw punch his wife, you know, had his best year.
Remember when Adrian Peterson beat up his kids? He ran for like 2,000 yards after that.
Kareem Hunt was looking real good. Up until he punted that girl in for a while after. He actually, honestly, he's still bouncing back this season.
He's having a decent year this year.
Better than I thought, for sure.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, let's take a look at the guest pick leaderboard. As you can see, our man here, TokinTony, is in second place with 2-1, looking to add some wins to that. We didn't have a guest last week.
Trying to get that.
Same list. Tom.
Yeah, everybody had to spend the holidays with their family.
With Tom Anderson in the basement. But look at that asterisk. He did get the touchdown, right?
Tom Anderson, who you guys can see tonight on Dork Court. Thursday night, he's gonna be the guest host. Tom Anderson and Greg Pfeiffer.
Let's go.
Check that out.
Yep, tonight.
Hell yeah.
On this channel.
Not good at bets, but a funny guy.
Hell yeah. All right, well, let's get into our picks for this week. We'll kick it off. My first pick, I'm going to go with Jakobi Meyers, over 48.5 receiving yards. He's been on fire since he got to the Jags. They're completely ignoring their top dog from
Ryan Thomas.
Yeah, the guy who absolutely tore the league apart in his last 4 or 5 games last year, all with Mac Jones, mind you. But it seems
I was going to say no Trevor Lawrence, though.
It seems like Lawrence and Myers have something going. And also, they're playing the Colts, who have been giving up a ton of yards to receivers in the last couple of weeks. And Sauce Gardner, I'm not sure if he's playing. I'm not sure if it matters. Myers, he's going to get 50 yards. This is 48.5. I think the first game he played with the Jags, he didn't do a whole lot because, I mean, it's your first game as a receiver. You don't even know what routes you're running. You're basically out there as a decoy. But in the last 2 games, he has gotten... Sorry, I should have had this up already. But, yeah, he got... Or, I'm sorry, the last 3 games, 64 yards, 50 yards, and 90, going over that number every time. Houston was the only week that he's had with Jacksonville that he didn't get over this number, and even that week he got 41 yards on 3 catches. So, I mean, I like this number.
Tough.
Yeah, I like this number. I think that and Houston's got one of the better defenses in the league. I don't see it being a problem getting over 50. We got 48.5. We could even fall one yard short and still hit it. So that's my first pick. I like it.
Yeah.
Trainor, what you got for your first pick?
All right. I got Tyler Warren over 4.5 receptions. They are playing the Jags. It's a divisional game, but the Jags give up the second most receptions a game to tight ends this year. Right behind the Bengals, who are like the worst at everything against receivers. So I expect them to throw to Warren quite a bit. They tried to last week against a really tough Houston team, and I think they'll try it again here.
Hell yeah. This is actually, I had this penciled in as one of my picks before I saw that you had picked it. I like it a lot. Yeah, the Jags give up, I think, on average 7 catches a game to tight ends. And Warren gets thrown to almost more than any other tight end in the league, besides like McBride. I like it.
Seems like a pretty low for catches for Warren. That's good shit.
Yeah, I think I saw 5.5 on some sites and 4.5 on others. The 5.5s were plus money, but the
for sure
4.5 is a nice line. I think he can get 5 or 6, 7 catches. Not a bad line here. It'd probably be 5.5 by kickoff, maybe at every site.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That seems like an easy line to be moving for sure up.
Yeah. Tyler Warren and Miguel, what do you got here?
With my first pick, I'm actually taking a TokinTony classic. This is one that you put us on to early in the season, and I think that he's going to start getting back to it. I got Jordan Love for over 9.5 rushing yards.
Came back down into the single digits.
Yeah, dude, they brought his line back down, and he isn't getting it every game anymore. But right now, they're in a really crucial position. They're playing the Bears this week for ownership of the top spot of their division, and the Packers are going to need every yard that they can get. I think that Jordan Love is going to have to move it with his legs as much as his arm. I just. When it starts to get to like a desperation level like this, where two, I guess, pretty good teams. I mean, they're both have some of two of the better records in the NFL right now, going against each other, trying to win the division in a big game. I just see him scrambling and getting the yards where he can.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
No, for sure. That I was looking at my profile on Prize Picks, and Love was one of my top winners. He won me like eight weeks or something like that, picking the over on his rushing.
Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, Jordan Love, over 9.5 rushing yards. Just got to get in the double digits. Tony, what you got for your first pick?
My first pick, I have Jameson Williams over, I think it's 60 yards. I think I had it at 60 yards, but I think I've seen it at 50 even. So, I mean, obviously the money lines are going to be different, but I feel like against Dallas is going to be, that's just gimme money. Like Dallas can't stop anything through the air at all. They're just getting destroyed it's going to be a shootout. So I feel like they're going to have a real high scoring game. I've seen some of the lines like over 100 for him if you really want to go on the money lines, but I feel like he's gonna just if Amon-Ra's out, he's just gonna go wild. There's no Sam Laporta.
Oh yeah, if Amon-Ra's out, I mean this is really nice. Even if Amon-Ra's in, I think this is pretty good. Jameson's coming off a bad week this week, or was it last week that he had that?
It was the week before. I think last week he had like 150 yards or something.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the. In the league, the teams that give up the most touchdowns to receivers specifically are the number 1 and number 2 that give up the most. Like, I guess the two worst are Detroit and Dallas for giving up touchdowns to receivers. This game's going to be an absolute score fest. I thought about putting it as the over as one of my plays, but I've just been getting burned on Thursdays, so I laid off of it. But I like this play.
The Thursdays have been not great. They've been the players have not been recovering enough. I don't know what it is, but the Thursdays have been underlines.
Thursdays were never good.
Yeah, for the last 3 years, I feel like I've tried to avoid, if I have like two guys in fantasy that I'm trying to decide for a roster spot, I'll pull a guy because he's on Thursday.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Something about Amazon Prime. I don't know.
All right, James.
Hey, those Madden lines are the shit.
Yeah. Jameson Williams over 59.5 receiving yards. And for my second pick, I am going with our boy Jaxson Njigba over 86.5 receiving yards. We're getting back. We're bringing it back. We're getting back. We're getting back into. We're in Jigba time, I think. We're gonna.
You got the Grok drop the Grok. Oh no, that's in Big Boo. My bad.
I don't know why Taco Bell was the sound I went with for that one. But yeah, Jaxson Njigba laid an absolute egg last week. I think that had a little more to do with Darnold playing like garbage. But I think that the team and Darnold both want him to get this receiving single season receiving record, and he's got a lot of ground to make up after laying that egg. So I think they're going to feed him the ball a lot. They're going against the Falcons defense that's not particularly good at anything.
They were at the beginning of the season one of the better secondaries, but they seem to have kind of just fallen off.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like a slew of injuries or something, but they have not really looked good in the last couple games.
For a while.
And we were talking about it earlier. Like, Darnold had a stinker last week, but we didn't really consider ahead of time, which we definitely should have. He was playing against his former team.
True.
He was playing against the Vikings, who got rid of him because they knew there is a way to shut him down.
Yeah.
And so they just did exactly that. So I do think that he could bounce back against what does look like a soft secondary in Atlanta right now.
And if Adonai can go for 106 yards last week, then the JSN train can get 87. So I'm hoping for a correction, a statistical correction from what happened last week, and he gets back in the 100-yard games, because I think he will. I mean, they were doing it against some of the better teams, and
he's been crushing it all year.
Yeah, I mean, he's
at this point being able to get his line under 90 is you might as well take it.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have dropped that egg last week, this would be like 94, 95, I think. So,
yeah,
it would be close to 100. Yeah, for sure.
So that's my number 2 pick. Trainer, what do you got?
Alrighty, I've got Bucky Irving over 67.5 rushing yards. His second game back. The first game I thought went really well, so I'm gonna keep going with it. He had 62 against the Cardinals, I believe, and New Orleans is a worse rush defense. So I think Bucky Irving back. It's that.
Hell yeah. This is his second game back? Was he in last week?
Yeah, he was in last week, and he did look good. I think they waited until he was fully healthy, and
he looked well rested.
They're giving him, lead back right away.
And they got the Saints here. So, yeah, I mean, Saints aren't a very good defense all around.
Important game. They're, only a half a game in first in the NFC South.
Yeah. How about those Panthers?
What the hell?
I know, right? The NFL is wild.
Confusing. Confused say. All right, we're going Bucky Irving. Get 68 or more yards. I like it. Miguel, what do you got?
Who's the defensive coordinator in Carolina? Because he's really turned them. They had 3 interceptions against the Niners, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble against Stafford. I mean, that's a solid defense. I mean, they're firing.
Yeah, the Panthers are playing well. Rico Dowdle was killing it. Their defense has been playing really well.
Yeah. It's too bad. That Bryce Young is a midget. What?
Ehiro Evero. Egiro. Evero.
It sounds like a baseball player.
Yeah, it does. Kind of looks like a baseball player.
Yeah, he's from England.
Really?
What the hell?
That almost, the first name almost sounds Japanese.
I don't know. I gotta.
Whoa.
Dirty knees. Look at these. Yeah, he actually looks like a guy who might have put pee-pee in my Coke, but I'm not sure.
Classic.
It was a Coca-Cola classic. All right. Bucky Irving, 67.5 over. Miguel, what do you got for your second pick?
I got an interesting one. It's Quinshon Judkins for 5.5 receiving.
Ooh.
He has not yet until last week really gotten a lot of passes. They seem to be working him into the passing game. Maybe it was just because it was the Niners and they were looking for something else to get a little bit of an edge because they kept getting stopped every time they crossed half court. God damn it.
Midfield.
It's been a long couple days. I'm sorry. Yeah. Every time they got past midfield, they were getting shut down. So maybe they started trying to get creative. But Shadur Sanders is another week starting, and I think that they're trying to get the ball to their most explosive player in a position where he can get a couple yards. One pass, he's going to be able to get 5.5.
Yeah.
Against a defense that, the Titans, they are still bad. They do still have a bad defense. It was just, I think last week with ETN, they weren't giving him the ball. But either way, they're getting exploited if they get thrown on, if they get run on. I think that if he gets a pass, he's hitting this line easily.
Yeah, I like that. I agree that. All he needs is one. I mean, it's 5.5 yards. Just one.
I see they activated Watson too. Deshaun Watson. They brought him off the IR. I don't think he's gonna play, but
I called that 2 weeks on Dork Sports here.
Yeah.
When we were talking about Shadur and all that shit, and
they did say that Shadur is the starter though.
Yeah.
Even though they got Watson, all right, look it.
Even though, because
he was doing shit.
It's a 21-day practice window, so you probably wouldn't start him on the first week of the 21 days. But yeah, I guess it depends how he plays this week. We might see him next week.
That coach hates Shadur Sanders. He hates him so much. He was like begrudgingly putting him in to start.
It's a Shadoozy.
Because Dylan Gabriel was garbage.
Yeah.
The savior, dude. Shadur, the savior.
The Shurduckin, the tastiest of Shurduckin.
Juicy Shurduckin. Turkey.
Deep fried Shurduckin.
Quinshon Judkins over 5.5 receiving yards. Tony, what you got for your second pick?
Put on your underoos, boys. We're gonna pick an under right here. I have Justin Jefferson as the under 60. What is it, 66? Is it 66.5 or is it just 66?
63.
I don't have it in front of me. 63. Yeah. Either way, he's not getting over 50. They have not been able to pass the ball for weeks and weeks on end. The Vikings are hot garbage in the passing game right now.
They're a mess all around.
That's true.
That team's really falling apart because of the bad
He hasn't got
decision.
over 50 yards in 6 weeks, I think. So it's been a while. He hasn't gotten even close to 60. So I'm feeling pretty confident he's not going to get 63.
How long till he starts freaking out and demands a trade?
I think
they've speculated he's already freaking out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The cameras are kind of watching him at all times, being like, he seems a little upset.
Is he gonna do it?
What do you have, like 30 yards last week or something, like 23 yards or something?
The Brosmer effect. With the underhand toss for a pick six.
Oh god, that was yikes! First touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
That was up there with the young Suku, the young Ku kick where he just kicked the ground. That was up there with those for me. Those were both hilarious moments.
Yeah, dude. That just kicking straight into the ground is nuts.
That was wild.
He left a giant divot.
He kicked the shit out of that grass.
Cool, man.
Oh man. All right. Justin Jefferson under.
To think.
63.5 yards. I like it. I mean, he's
Justin Jefferson's ruining my fantasy season. I hate him. I know it's not his fault, but what the hell?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely your first pick, right?
You're supposed to be the chosen one.
He might have fallen a little bit because everybody was like, I don't think that JJ McCarthy can throw the football. And they were right. Unfortunately, they were 100% correct.
What was the nickname he was calling himself again? I can't even
9.
Just 9.
9.
Yeah. But it turns out in German, that was what he said. If they asked him if he was going to throw any touchdowns today. All right. Justin Jefferson. All right. Well, time for the third and final pick. And my third and final pick is Tyler Shough. Give me Tyler Shough over 218.5 passing yards. He's been slinging it the last 2 weeks for the Saints, and they're playing at home in a rivalry, a division rivalry against Tampa. Who Tampa does not have a good passing defense. Their passing defense keeps them in games in the wrong way every time. They keep games close by letting the other team just absolutely score at will. That's why Baker had to come from behind a lot early in the season. And Tyler Shough's been slinging it. He's hit over this number, I think, at least the last 2 weeks, maybe 3 of the last 4 of the weeks that he's been in. Let me just take another look. He's definitely hit it the last 2 weeks. He's got 239, 243, and 282. Those are the last 3 weeks. And the 2 weeks before that, he was kind of on a short leash. Those were his first 2 starts. They didn't have him throw a whole lot. But in these last 3 weeks, 27 attempts, 43 attempts, 38 attempts, they're letting him go. They're letting him. I think the Saints want to see what they got because they're going to have a high draft pick. See if this is the guy. This is kind of the same way. Well, not exactly, but kind of the same way I was looking at the Shough over 2 weeks ago. But in this case, I think the Saints actually do like Tyler Shough quite a bit, but they still want to see what they got before they determine if he's going to be their guy moving forward. And what better way to do that than have him throw 40 balls a game?
He's been killing it.
He's been doing all right.
Olave's been doing good.
Olave's been doing really well. He might be injured. His whatever back issue flared up supposedly after the game. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm thinking about starting Olave over Justin Jefferson in fantasy.
I would do that.
It feels like a bitter desperation play, but right now, I mean, he's getting the ball. Even when he came in questionable with an injury last week, he still had, I think, 4 catches with no touchdown. So
if you're doing PPR, he's doing real well.
Yeah.
And I'm an oyster man myself, so I'm going with the Shough over 218.5 yards. New Orleans, baby, and they're at home. They're laissez le bon temps rouler. They're at home. They're in the dome. At home in the Superdome. He gonna sling it. Trainer, what you got for your third and final pick?
All right, my third and final pick is hey, the Jets are not going to win 2 in a row twice this year. Dolphins minus 2.5. I don't think the Jets want to win another game this year. I really don't think they want to. That's not in their best interest. And honestly, the Dolphins kind of kicked the shit out of them the first game.
That's true.
Scoreboard doesn't reflect that necessarily because it's a garbage time touchdown.
It was a beatdown.
Yeah. And, I mean, these two teams are bad, but the Dolphins aren't as bad.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. The only reason I don't like this play is because if I were to bet on it, I'd have to watch this game. And Dolphins versus Jets just sounds like an absolute waste of 2.5 to 3 hours of my life. That being said, I do like them to win this game. I think the Jets are the worst of the two, especially offensively. And
I feel like they're just going to ram Achane down their throat. Like Achane's going to have like 150 yards. Like he's just going to crush them.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tua had a big game either because, I mean, the Jets already weren't good against the pass, but then after they shipped Sauce Gardner, I mean, they've been getting thrown on like crazy. Wait, who did they beat last week, though?
Atlanta.
So funny. It's so Jets of them to not even tank properly, to win a game that there's no reason that they should have won.
Yeah. And now they're not in the top 5 in the draft.
After they clearly signaled that they were tanking by shipping away their entire defense.
Yeah. Best pass rush.
The Raiders did the same thing.
It's crazy.
The Raiders did the same thing last year. We had the number 1 draft pick locked up, and then we won 3 of 4 at the end of the season for no reason whatsoever. That's and we got like the 9th pick. It fucking sucked.
You guys came away with Genty though, so
yeah, we did. I mean, yeah, no, it worked out okay, but we could have had the number 1 pick. Like we could have traded that for other stuff. We could have, like.
That's true. If you
could have traded down and still got Genty. Dude. I was so mad when we were winning. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck? I was yelling at the TV and shit.
That was actually like the last play of Frank Gore's career, I think, was winning a game for the Jets that I'm pretty sure the coaches were like, stop. And he got a first down that
he,
Frank Gore, the GOAT.
No fight.
They were like interviewing him after the game. They're like, you guys didn't want to win that, right? You just gave up. They were going to be able to get Trevor Lawrence, and he's like, I don't care. I want to win. I don't want to spend the year on a team, my last year on a team that's intentionally losing. I'm trying to win.
Yeah. They asked him, why are you running the ball well? You were trying to tank, and he's just like, he's a dog, dude. You can't take the fight out of him. All right, Dolphins -2.5. Hate the game. Love the pick. Miguel, what do you got for your third?
For my third, I got Jayden Higgins over 34.5 receiving. He's hit this the last 3 weeks, maybe 4? Wait. The last 4 weeks, he's hit this. And even with Stroud back in, he actually had even more. He had his biggest week last week against Indiana. So I think that he hits it again. He is an exciting rookie that they were big on, and they didn't get to utilize him much early in the season, but that's kind of typical for a rookie. He seems to be having his breakout, and they're going to him plenty, but he's still got an accessible line. So grab that before it goes up. I think he gets 35 easy.
Yeah, he got that all the last 4 weeks. Where did he go to college? Iowa State? Is that right?
I'll look it up.
I don't know. But this is definitely the rookie's time to shine right now. A lot of the rookies that, like RJ Harvey, a lot of the other rookies that were kind of not doing anything at the beginning of the year are really getting stuff going right now.
Yeah.
Especially if their teams kind of suck.
He was Iowa State.
Okay. I thought it was either that or Kansas. I knew it was a Big 12 school. Hell yeah.
But early in the second round, he was the 34th overall. They were definitely big on him, and I was hearing a lot about his breakout potential, and it does seem to be hitting.
Especially with receivers in their rookie years, you start to see the second half of the season looks a whole lot better. Oh, there he is. He's looking at you like
pissed.
But Nico Collins is going to get the premier coverage here, and it's going to take some coverage off of Higgins. The Chiefs, yeah, I like it. I mean, the Chiefs could be.
I mean, they're a tough defense, and they've been playing well, the defense specifically. But that's not even their top receiver. So usually, you'd think that maybe Nico Collins doesn't get the yards that he's looking for. Maybe Dalton Schultz doesn't get as many yards as. He had a pretty, I think he had like a 41.5 was his line, something like that. Yeah, I mean, just as the theoretical third option, being the breakout rookie and being that low, I think that he's going to be their pressure valve.
Hell yeah, I dig it. 34.5, such a low line too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's solid. That's before they catch up.
Hell yeah. All right, Tony, what you got for your third and final?
I'm going to stack on my Jameson Williams pick. I'm going to have Jared Goff over 255 yards in the game against the Cowboys. Like I spoke about it earlier, I feel like this is going to be a crazy shootout. So I think 300 yards isn't out of the question. I feel like 255 is pretty easy. I don't think that's going to be too hard. I see the lines are way wide. You could get 220. I see some 300. So I feel like right in the middle is pretty solid. You can get a good money line on that. I feel like that's easy.
Yeah, I don't hate
easy
that.
work.
I don't hate that at all. Cowboys are going to do Cowboys things on defense this year. I mean, they're just atrocious coverage-wise, mostly. I mean, their pass rush is coming around a little bit now that they took what's his name off the Jets. But the coverage has been piss poor.
Yeah, they can't stop anybody in the air.
But their offense has been good, so I think the Dallas defense or offense will be enough to keep Goff needing to throw. Yeah, I like this. I could see him getting.
Fun fact: if the Lions lose, their chances to make the playoffs is like 19% or something like that. If they lose this game today, so
they're already pretty low.
They're like 7-6 or something like that, right? Or 7-5. They're not doing super well. So, yeah, if they lose this one, I think the Cowboys will have a better record than them if the Cowboys beat them tomorrow. Tomorrow or whatever on Thursday.
Yeah, that's so.
So it's wild. I feel like I feel like they're gonna really have to go ham if they can't lose this game.
Right. Yeah, I like it. Goff over 240 or to get 255 passing yards. What do you say we get into some tutties, boys? Tutty time.
Let's do this.
All right, for tutties, I'll kick us off. Courtland Sutton, plus 210. He's going against a Raiders team that is, I mean, they give up all kinds of yards to receivers, and especially in the last 2 or 3 weeks, they've been getting absolutely torched. And I don't know, Sutton hasn't been having a crazy good year, but he has kind of quietly been having a good year. Only 5 touchdowns on the season. I think they get the ball to him here. I was considering Franklin, but I think Sutton's a better target in the red zone specifically. So I'm going Sutton plus 210. Anything over 2-1, I like. So that's my reasoning behind that. I kind of went for a little juicier line.
He had a good week last week.
He did. So I think he had a touchdown last week as well. So
he did. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully that's a trend.
It's a sign. Yeah.
But yeah.
Please throw this guy.
I'm like, please. Trainer, who you got for Tutty?
I got Romeo Doubs, who seems to have become the de facto receiver now that Tucker Kraft is out for the season. And the Bears give up a lot of scoring to receivers. So I'm kind of just mixing those two. And the fact that last week Jordan Love really did well throwing for scores.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bears, they're going against the Bears, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, at home.
Yeah.
And Bears pass defense isn't particularly good either, so yeah, I like that. Dobbs is
the only thing I'd be worried about is him sprinkling it around too much.
Yeah, that's kind of always the thing with Love. But I think Dobbs is probably one of the more sure-handed guys back there. He's not huge, big play dude, but like at the same time, he catches the ball when it gets thrown to him. And without Tucker Kraft, I mean, the options are a little more limited.
Kraft was their inside their guy inside the red zone, so it's definitely open.
Dude, Kraft was working on a remarkable tight end season before he got injured. Bummer for that.
Yeah, he was doing really well. Yeah, he was. If you got him in in your fantasy draft or something in the way late rounds, he really killed it for you.
You're pissed now.
Pissed now. But,
yeah, for sure.
If you got him in your fantasy draft, you're probably the guy that's not setting your lineup anymore, and the rest of the league hates you.
Or you have to settle with Evan Ingram for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
but yeah, Dobbs.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, oh fuck me.
Kyle Pitts, I finally benched him last week, and suddenly we're throwing the ball to Kyle Pitts. Actually, he's the only guy we throw the ball to now in fucking Atlanta.
No Mooney.
Yeah, I had Mooney on a bunch of stuff because I thought Mooney was gonna do because Cousins always throws it to Mooney, and he just didn't. It was all Pitts. I was like, fuck you, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, it was all Pitts and Bijan.
Dude, what is the point of thinking you know anything?
Stuff he didn't do when he first was there.
Miguel, who you got for a touchdown this week?
I got Isaiah Likely.
Woo! I hope it doesn't happen.
I know it's pretty Isaiah unlikely, but get him at plus 330 right now.
I was going to say that line is probably crazy high. You're going to get it 3-1. Yeah.
But look, the Steelers are tied for third most touchdowns given up to tight ends in the league. I think the last time they played the Ravens, they gave up 2 touchdowns to Andrews.
Likely cast.
And so very, very realistic that Mark Andrews is the guy that gets the touchdown. But if you want to take a little bit longer odds, there's a good chance right here that Isaiah Likely finally shows up for the season.
Likely's cooked.
I don't feel like Lamar is going to be running it in because it feels like he's injured, but his rushing has been like kind of shitty. Like I was thinking about taking his under because his under for rushing was like 30. So I'm like, I feel like, it could definitely happen without Lamar snaking those TDs.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna lose, so that's good.
They have like shockingly good odds to win the Super Bowl, or like bad odds if you're, for betting.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're not really the team to take.
Right. They're a high favorite for whatever reason. Yeah, their defense.
I don't.
Has been playing good lately.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
I guess it's just that they feel like the AFC is so wide open that they could make it to the Super Bowl, and then once you're there, it's like anyone could win.
Right. Yeah. All right, Isaiah Likely plus 330.
Tony, a good one.
Tony, what you got for a T?
I kind of went in the opposite direction, and I got a negative money line, but I'm trying to get 3-0 with the touchdown. So I went with Josh Allen rushing touchdown. I feel like it's almost in the bag. He's been scoring a lot of touchdowns. And I feel like this is going to be, the lines was, as you can see, is negative. So everyone feels like he's going to get that. I feel like that's pretty solid chance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Against Cincinnati. Yeah.
I've been having a fun time watching Trainor fight to keep his eyelids open. I saw you going to this for a second.
I thought earlier that he was just like really annoyed by my picks, and he was like trying to not argue. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
I think that
I realized he's just falling asleep.
I think we have our creators to blame for how tired all three of us are right now. Well, in part. I mean, Miguel's actually been doing some stuff as well.
I've been trying to make him buzz.
Just the
Yeah, guys, forget about sports betting. Get Arc Raiders. It's very fun.
This video is actually sponsored by Arc Raiders, unofficially.
Brought to you by Arc Raiders and KFC Famous Bowls.
Yeah.
KFC Famous Bowls. I'm dying inside.
Yeah, I am dying.
My insides are rotting.
My toilet used to be white. All right, that's it for the picks.
That was good stuff.
What are we plugging, boys? Obviously, the one thing that's happening tonight, if you're watching this on Thursday.
Yeah, guys, Dork Court tonight. Dork Court in 2 weeks with Ryan Trainor and Sonia Z.
Hell yeah.
And then 2 weeks after that, 3 weeks after that because of Christmas and New Year's. The 8th, I've got Tata Charisse, and if his ankle has healed, Ryan Foster. And then there'll be another one 2 weeks after that, but then February 5th, I haven't scheduled that yet, so I'll keep you posted on that. Keep your eyes peeled for updates on the schedule. But February 5th, we're gonna have Zach Amico. So we've got a very exciting lineup of shows coming very soon. So check out the channel, follow the Patreon, get in before the fucking rocket takes off, dude. The ascension is beginning.
Big things are happening.
Come hang in the Discord.
Button. Yeah, hang in the Discord. Get on that Patreon. $1 a
Play
month.
Arc Raiders with us.
We play Arc Raiders.
Stop sleeping.
Yeah. If you're looking for people to play Arc Raiders with, get in the Discord. We're gaming all the time at a unhealthy level.
Yeah. And we're just trying to make them buzz.
And don't.
Hopefully I'll have a job soon. But until then, let's play Arc Raiders every day, all the time. It's ruining my relationship.
And don't forget to drop in the comments your favorite play of the week. Our boy did not put one last week, but I think he's Mr. Fezziwinkle will be back this week. Hopefully.
Please. He's just celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yeah, maybe he was
like
just,
a normal guy.
Maybe he was just celebrating Thanksgiving with the family. He didn't have any of the Shudurkey this year, Judkins. Tony, you got anything you're working on?
Follow me on IG on X, TokinTony Designs. I'm already starting to work on next year's Skankfest stuff. I want to do a new laser show. I want to put the guys' faces. I want to do like skank hands, and I got a couple things in the works right now.
Laser show is sweet.
Yeah. Hell yeah, no, I'm working on that. I really want to have that like really sick for next year. So I'm working on that right now.
I caught Miguel staring at the laser show. What was that, Sunday night?
Yeah. I was in a different dimension watching that laser show.
When we were in line for dad meet.
There's a solid chunk of time I don't remember that I was watching that laser show, and I was in a different astral plane.
Do you remember that lady coming up to you and like, what did she say?
Yeah. I don't know what she said. I just remember that happening and being like, what the hell just happened? Like, that couldn't have happened. So clearly I'm like tripping way too hard that I just hallucinated this lady.
You know how they
and then
say,
everyone
like,
after was like, what was up with that lady? And I was like, oh shit, you saw that too? It was so weird.
You know how animals and like dogs and shit can like kind of tell whenever something about your like biophysics are different or whatever? Like, because I feel like every time if I'm like on, having like mushrooms or something like that, I'll see a dog and I was like, dude, that dog can tell for sure. But that was that lady. She was a bit of a dog.
She could smell my fear.
She was an ugly lady, so she was kind of a dog in her own right. But yeah, that's the show for the week. We're shitting on girls now. All right, everyone have a good week. Good luck with your bets. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.